What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jim, you're on the Unemployed Cyclist, and today I'm going to be doing a review of my old and now dead mountain bike Headlight. So, I've had this light for 4 or 5 years. I bought it at, I think it was, what was Santa Monica Mountain Cyclery in Woodland Hills, California, and is now Trek Woodland Hills. It is made by Lezyne. It's from their macro drive line, and the model is the 800XL. I'll lead off by saying, don't buy this. I was not a fan of this light the entire time I owned it. Me being the cheap bastard that I am, I didn't want to pay to replace it until it died. Luckily, recently, it died on me. So I got to upgrade. You'll see the preview of my other video either coming up. I don't know which one's going up first, or check my channel history for that video. But review time of this. So the two things that I like about this, I'll lead off with that. I like the run time. In the 4 or 5 years that I own this, I never once had it die on me while I was out riding. And I like this attached mount. It was robust, it stayed in place when I tightened it properly. And so those were two things that I really liked about this light. Now, the number one complaint, this has a hateful way of charging. It uses micro USB. And see this little port here on the back? If I pull this plug out, you can see how deep that plug is. That is a solid almost ½ inch. I would between a third and a half an inch. So you pull that plug out, you push it down, and then deep recessed in there about a ½ inch is a micro USB port. That's damn near impossible to use. It was frustrating. Yeah, the risk of breaking that port, trying to get the USB, the micro USB into it, was high. I don't know who invented that, who designed that, but shame on you. That's really poor design. The other thing that I didn't like about this is going back to the mount. I liked the mount because it held tight, held fast, but wrapping that around your handlebars every time you want to use it, the body of the light gets in the way. So you have to take it, you have to twist it 90 degrees, and then you can latch it on. That's really frustrating. That could be done a lot better, and I'd like to see that done differently. The other thing, the final piece of this that I didn't care for, it's an 800 lumen light. On high, on this light, it seemed markedly dimmer than my 9-year-old Surface True 250. Okay, that's unacceptable. It was, even on high with clear glasses on, you can't see more than 40 feet in front of you. So say goodbye to going downhill at any speed on the bike. If you are graveling and want to see far ahead of you, it's not happening. It did have okay side-to-side throw. It did have quite a wide beam on it. But the fall off was so fast as you reach the edges. Yeah, right on center, you have a nice spot. As you get out towards the edges, the fall off was to the point that those wide beam areas were useless. So, as I said, not a fan of this light. Good riddance. I'm glad that it finally died. I'm annoyed that I have had to spend the money on a new light, but I'm glad I have something, especially as the hot months are coming up in Los Angeles, where I can start riding at night and feeling more safe out there. I did a while back film at night with this headlight on Dirt Mulholland and in the Santa Monica Mountains, so I'll throw a clip of that overlaid over some of my ranting here, just to show you what the light beam looks like on a GoPro. Not a great representation because GoPros are terrible in low light, but these are terrible and a little late as well, so it's fitting. So yeah, with that, have fun, be safe, and get out there and ride.